What's up guys, Twig46 here with the next episode of Silent Hunter 4. Now last we left off, we had some ships sunk. It was awesome. Let's get a tally there. Let's see. So there's our tally, 19,427 with 18 torpedoes left. Beautiful. We are now en route to our new patrol zone down here. And we got a bit of a situation here, not serious, but we got to cross this little bit at nighttime just because it's so shallow and there's potential death situations happening. So we got an hour and 15, so that'll put us pretty close to where we need to be. So let's hope that happens and we don't have any issues. But hey, look, we got a ship right off, so we're gonna go ahead and engage that guy. Lay in a course for northeast, please. Speed full, and we'll get a guideline, and away we go. Whee! Feel like we should talk about discipline here. It's like, this is a warship. We do not say we. Shut up. Anyway. La 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 la. Torpedo status. All tubes ready and accounted for. Obviously gonna do a front attack because that's where most of our torpedoes are. And it's set up that way. So let's get a better-ish line, I think would be a good idea. He's coming towards me a little bit. Anyway, fun fact, while I'm setting up this line, I'm actually planning on going for a run today. It's sunny out, it's winter-ish time. So, you know, sunshine is going to be an increasingly rare commodity, so I've decided to take advantage of that by going for a little run. And I haven't been for a run in forever, so it's going to be more like a jog rather than a run. But, you know, fun fact, right? Okay, guys, we can go ahead and cut our speed, please. Thank you. That would be fabulous. Let's take a look. See, yep, it is dawn. I mean dusk, sorry. Incidentally, I just said dawn because I watched that, I forgot who did it, but they made a playthrough of Until Dawn, and I watched it, and I'm surprised that I actually finished it, because usually I'm a punk when it comes to scary games like that, so yeah, basically it's like a zombie kind of thing. They turn into monsters when they cannibalize somebody, and then they terrorize these college or high school kids in a mountain at dark. Yeah, fun for the whole family. Just gonna get a little bit closer. As you can see, barely moving. The sun is going down. This will be a night attack, but hopefully it'll be bright enough to see some fireworks when the ship explodes. There we are. Sun has set. Crew is in their proper positions. Yeah, dude. Expert, Sonaman. Yeah, these are the guys that are important. Anyway, enough of that. Let's sink ships. So we've established our safe bubble. Yep, merchant spotted.
Yes, sir. New depth 6-0.
Take her down. And just like so, we are invisible. So she's somewhere off over here. I can't see her, but, you know, sensors can. Let's have a listen. Huh. Alright. Well, it could be a great number of things, but the standard standard guesses apply. So it could be this. It could be one of the big ones, or it could be any number of, like, I don't think it's this, but it could be like any number of the mediums or the smalls have that kind of engine. Anyway, we're sufficiently under, so we are now waiting for the 5-kilometer mark, is when we start taking stock of things, and our current estimate puts us at striking distance, so we will slow down like by a lot. Okay, contact is approaching. And inside the circle. Sonar, my main man, what we got?
Merchant, closing, bearing, 280.
Roger that. Let's track him, shall we? So we got a 3-minute countdown here, and then we'll get a really good idea of what we need to do for our speed.
Merchant, bearing, 28.
Okay. This kind of range, I'm gonna guess like 12 knots, maybe. 11. Well, still. Okay, so he's going 11. Our range to target is 21, so we should be sufficiently good for speed. We can set up our tentative solution, which, let's see, using tubes 1 and 2, they're set to high in contact. He's gonna be coming this way, so our angle on bow needs to be that. 11 knots, we'll try for 345. Although I think this should work. Like that. Speed as 11. So we're there. And then the range will be maximum. And we have a pretty good solution. Of course, that'll need some refining later. But for now, we're good. Alright, our contact is on the line of my circle, so it's kind of hard to see, but a quick time acceleration will fix that. And if we're going to be firing at 345, we have to consider that we aren't in a perfect 90 yet, but that's alright. We'll go ahead and take a speed check now, just to confirm the 11 knot speed. So let's do that. 1, 2, and finally 3. Good. Pencil. Oops. There we go. Oh, I can see my old eyes. No, just kidding. Yeah, it doesn't have to be crazy precise. But yep, still going 11. Let's get a first look. You saying he's at 287, are you? We have a ship. What kind?
Merchant, bearing.
It's the kind I said it couldn't be.
8. Closing.
It's one of these. Because you can see it's a very distinct profile. There's one stack, two in the middle, very low to the water. the stacks are aimed, or everything's aimed slightly back. So, you know, this is definitely what it is. So we're gonna positively ID it that now. Okay. And it's worth sinking. However, the draft is only 15, so we need to set our torpedoes to minimum depth, just in case she's not fully loaded. So that is set. So we're good. All right.
Merchant. Bearing. 289. Closing.
Okay, so we're gonna do the opportunity to get the exact line right now. And that line is looking really good. I mean, I'm comfortable doing a 90 off of that line. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, about there. Alright. Is that a good 90? That is not.
290.
It's off by a degree. Well, I could compensate it. I'm not that good at compensating for stuff like that. That'll do. Alright, so we need a course of... I'd say like 4 degrees. So that's about here.
Yes, sir. New course. 3.
Yes, sir.
Kind of.
Yes, sir. New course. 4. Yes, sir. New
Bearing.
course. 5.
2. Yes, sir. 9.
Yes, sir. New course. 5. Yes, sir.
There.
New course. 4.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're good. We'll leave it. We don't need to worry about something like that. Alright. So,
292.
we're gonna be firing. We have time for one more speed check. We'll go ahead and do that just to pass the time. Oh, well, I mean, if you're gonna do a speed check, at least, you know, mark them correctly, right? I mean, more or less. All right, here we go.
Bearing. 293.
1, 2. All right, final speed check is now. Right, so what have we got? 10.5. For our range though, 18, that shouldn't make a difference. What's the light condition right now? So I'm still gonna consider this a daytime attack.
302.
So we put the scope up. Oh, that's a lot of scope showing. Let's see what that even looks like. Yeah, you know, I mean, whatever. I mean, we don't really need it up right now.
Bearing. 303.
Let's see. So we said 345, yeah? Oh yeah, right. First time playing, so we gotta reset the range.
Bearing. 304.
Range is set. Alright, so we're looking at what kind of a range here. Come on. Oops, wrong button. Come here, you.
Bearing. 305.
Hang on. And back. Sometimes you just need to tap the record button and then it works. So 18 now, so we're probably looking at 17 by the time he gets there. So we'll just plug in a 17 and see what happens.
0 6.
Maybe a couple clicks that way. Alright, so we're good there. Using tubes 1 and 2, correct.
3, 0, 7.
Correct. Okay, so 345 is the firing solution. So we're going to check back up when he's at 330, so we'll accelerate this. He's getting there quite quickly. Should be relatively close. Alright, so final range.
3, 4.
1750, so we'll be okay. Make tubes 1 and 2 ready in all respects.
Bearing. 3, 3.
Okay. So as a daytime attack, I'm thinking.
Bearing. 3, 3, 9.
So I'm assuming she's gonna see it.
Bearing. 3, 4, 1.
So I'm gonna space them a little bit wide, but more in the middle.
3, 4.
Like here.
Firing to 1.
Bearing. 3, 4, 4.
Firing to 2. Torpedo in the water.
Target away. We can go to our attack maps to see what's going on.
3, 4, 6.
Torpedoes away. They're following the solution line. One on one side, one on the other. Beautiful.
Bearing. 3, 4, 7.
Thank you, sonar. That's quite enough. We do not need your input any further. Torpedoes are on the way. We have visual. And here we go. Looks like they're going to hit a little bit fore of where I aimed, but they will hit.
Torpedo impact.
Alright, there's 1
Torpedo impact.
and 2. Oops, secondary explosions. Big explosions. Enemy unit has been destroyed. Excellent. Let's go take a look. Good. Alright, so she should offer up her ship sinking sounds in a moment. I don't know if you caught it, but her deck gun actually did throw a shot in my direction. Yes, thank you, time clock. Ooh, she sank by the aft. Interesting. That is interesting. So there's the hits. That's why I set for the minimum depth, because her draft is so shallow. But yeah, the bottom should be right there. Boom. Anyone not on board? Yeah, I mean, I aimed it so it was right here, so she was definitely going slow, the 10.5. But that's cool. She's down. And we have survivors. One boat. Nope, no survivors. So it was a clean and humane kill. More or less. Alright, cool. So now it's nighttime. So we can resume our course back to what we were doing. We can resume our speed and our depth.
Ahead 1/3.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. And we're off. And we don't need our periscope anymore because soon our crew will be up on deck watching. Pshaw. At least they should be. Where's my crew? The deck watch should be up there by now. There they are. Alright, good. Everything is normal on our submarine. Torpedoes are loading, so we're good. So next we should do an aft attack if we can. So let's proceed through the strait and hopefully not get attacked. Wow, really? Another ship, huh? Well, if it's worth sinking, it's worth sinking, you know? I mean, but this sets us up really nicely for a aft attack, doesn't it? Yeah. Try more like 270 for that contact. I love straits. They're so helpful to me. The line's a little bit off. There. Let's drop. Let's drop the time acceleration for the time being. Let's get a 90 because I'm feeling fairly confident that this line is good. Okay, we're good there. Our course needs to be 3, roughly.
Yes, sir. New course, 2.
Good enough for now. And we'll go ahead and go standard. Just to get on the other side of that line. We need 17 miles. That's really far away.
Yes, sir. New deck, 20. Yes, sir. Ahead,
We have
1/3.
all the time in the world to do this. Just need to be on the other side of that line, so we're getting correct sonar data once the time comes. We're going to go ahead and stop the boat here, go into radar depth, and this is what we're left with. A very dark, calm night with the submarine. That little doohickey right here, that's the air radar, so it is indeed exposed, so we have full coverage. Anything that shows up, we will know about it well before, and we can dive safely. Man, dude, this guy is going real slow, man. Just like, look how long it's taking him. Come on, man, I don't have all day. I gotta get through this strait. Jeez, it takes like an hour to get that far. One second. And back. Alrighty, I believe it's time to submerge. We have our 5-mile safety thing.
Yes, sir.
Set up.
New deck, 5. 9.
And under we go. Sonar, my main man. What have we got on the scanner?
Current depth, 40.
Again, standard guesses apply. But I have a feeling it's going to be one of them big ones. Either it's going to be really big or really small because it's going slow, and that's odd. About how far are we off of his line? About. Yeah, we're in perfect torpedo position. Yeah, it gives the aft torpedo men something to do, right? You know, they haven't had any action this entire patrol. Alright, so we are approaching the 5 nautical mile mark and tracking. And now we do our business.
Bearing, 2.
there, there, and there.
Closing.
So what do you say? He's going slow. It's taking him forever. I'm thinking like 6, 8, 6, 7 knots at that speed. All right. Always do that. Well, I don't always do that where the mark is where the game pauses, but like I notice it more when it happens. So he's going 7.5. So I was almost right. That's okay. We have all the time in the world. So we'll let him get a wee bit closer before we do anything more. He is going so freaking slow. He's like eating up all my time. Like, dude, I need to get to these deep waters before dawn. So I might have to like flank speed it, you know, through here. We'll take the speed check when he's in the deep water. All right, let's go ahead and do it.
Bearing. 2.
Okay. Last time he was going 7.5,
1.
and from
Closing.
just from watching him, he doesn't seem like he's changing all that much. Okay. There we are. Good. Seven and a half. Shall we venture a look? They say he's at 253, which is back this way.
Bearing. 2. 5. 2. Closing.
Ship spotted. Okay, from this angle, it looks like one of the smaller tankers. Quite honestly, what I'm seeing is the stack is in the back, so it might be this guy, or it might be, well, it's not this guy. Not a large, or it could be this. Either way, as long as it doesn't have a gun, it's not really worth a torpedo. So we're gonna have to wait till he gets closer. But what we can do is get a line. Since we're here. Okay, that line's way off.
5. 1.
Let's try more like that. Oh, baby! Someone give me a medal. Look at that. Perfect. You don't actually have to give me a medal. I would like one though. See, perfect torpedo position. Now, let's down the scope. Even though he can't see it, we don't need it. And it should be stowed when not in use. How's that for a 90? I think it might be a degree off. That's pretty good. So we'll need a course of
2. 5. 0.
looks like 2 or 3. He's still on, yeah. It's like 2 or 3.
Yes, sir. New course. 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. New course. 2.
We'll use the 2. So we're already there.
Yes, sir.
So we don't really have to worry about moving too much. I don't think I really will for this particular attack because we're already at the perfect distance.
Bearing. 2. 4. 9.
So let's see, we can set up our solution now. Alright, so he's going 249, so he's going this way. So he's gonna be here. If he's going 7.5, let's do do that. We'll use our aft tubes 7 and 8. Again, this is just habit. I don't think we're gonna even need the solution. But it is fun to guess. Alright, so we're doing 190, so that's 10 degrees off the back. Okay, that's plugged in. The range will be...
Bearing 2, 4, 8.
Oh, that's messed up. I only got... Alright, I need to get the range set up again. Give me some numbers to play with, jeez. So we said we're gonna do a 190 shot, right? Yep, okay, so that's correct. The range will be like way down here. And we're good, we're perfect. Awesome.
Bearing 2, 4, 7.
Okay, so we're gonna accelerate this quite a bit. We're gonna check up on him when he's at 220. Because if this guy doesn't even have guns, it's not even really worth my time to shoot a torpedo at him. And the only way to tell if he's close enough and flat enough, aka 90 degrees to us, so I can see what's on his deck. Okay, okay. One moment.
Bearing 2, 2, 2.
Alright, let's see here.
Bearing 2, 2, 1.
Well, we can tell what he is.
2, 2.
He's not that guy. He's this guy.
Bearing 2.
You can tell because the way the front mast is going back. There's a lot of noise, a lot of these pipes on the hull, and I see lots of pipes on the hull. He's a small one, so if he doesn't have a gun, I'm not gonna worry about him.
2, 1.
And he might right there.
Bearing 2, 1, 6.
I mean, I could always try shooting a torpedo. I mean, I'd prefer not to go zooming up on him. If at all possible.
2, 1, 5.
See that little rigging right here? It looks like a gun,
2, 1.
but on the picture, it doesn't show that he has any deck guns. There's nothing.
Bearing 2, 1, 3.
It doesn't look like a gun to me.
Bearing
But if I'm wrong,
2,
then that's the end of the patrol, because we're too close to be doing, you know, doing stuff like that.
2, 1, 0.
We could try shooting a torpedo. I think it'd be a waste. I think it's just the rigging,
2, 0, 9.
honestly.
Bearing 2, 0, 8.
Still have time. We're firing at 190.
2, 0.
I don't see any like gun projecting out of it. I think that's just rigging.
Bearing 2.
Okay. We're gonna make the executive decision and say this guy is unarmed.
Bearing 2.
So we need to
3. Head standard.
go ahead and get into position to attack this guy.
Bearing 2, 0.
Thank you, sonar. You are no longer necessary. Yep, we're gonna attack. Oy, come on, stretch, stretch, stretch. Yeah, love it. Oy. Oh, he turned. Cool. Okay, so that'll put us in a... I think he's seen me. See, yeah, he's turning. Oh, duh. Where the hell did he go? Hey, sonar, where is this guy? Whatever, I'll do it. Oh, he's over there. Alright, so how did he see me? I'm not sure. I honestly don't even... Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. So we need to turn right a little bit more. We'll, get the crew to battle stations. Like so. Everyone wake up. Okay, so we're pretty much in attack position now. Alright, who wants to see a submarine surface and a ship die? I do. So we'll surface the boat now. Down, down, down. Periscope, because the ship is out of the water. I guess we'll find out very quickly if she's armed. If I've indeed made the wrong decision. Activate gun. Deck gun crew orders are fire at the waterline. Ship will go neutral rudder and 1/3 speed.
Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3. Yes, sir. Max 10. Yes, sir. Back emergency.
Alright, I do apologize for the rough camera angles. I'm trying to captain my boat and get the right camera angles at the same time.
Yes, sir. All stop.
So machine gun turret. I don't hit the same place, hit a different place. Come on, guys. Good hit. Let's just make sure they're aiming for the water line. Ooh, beautiful hit. I'd say no way they got 2 lifeboats off. Ooh, nice fire. That's a bright one. Dang.
Yes, sir. Returning to course, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3. Yes, sir.
Awesome. So she's down. The fireball of death and destruction. I actually want to go full,
Ahead full.
I think. Just because we need to get through this. Yeah, see, there's the whitewash. Immediately you see a difference. But yeah, that ship is toast. Let's see if we can see underwater. Ooh, wow. Well, I can see it. I don't know if you guys can, but there she is. And the bottom is right here. And there's kind of an up view. There we go. So, yeah, she's under. The fires of hell or something. Well, have fun, guys. At least you're close to home waters, so if you got a radio signal off, you'll be fine. Cool. So, we're good. And we are coming off battle stations. There's the button.
Secure from battle stations.
Alright, so then we'll get the crew back to their appropriate shifts. So you guys can... I don't know why you're sleeping. You only have 18 fatigue. That's nothing. Alright, crew is in the normal crew configuration. And we are going through the La Perouse Strait? I don't know. I don't speak French. I speak American. Bald eagles and...
Ship spotted. Bearing. 5, 2. Long range.
convoy. We're going to report that convoy to High Command and see what they say about it. Should we attack? We'll go into attack position.
New course, 0. Yes, sir.
How far away? Let's see if we can see them. Oh, there they are. Look like sailboats to me.
Ship spotted.
This'll be fun.
Yes, sir. New course, 3, 3, 1. Yes, sir.
Right. We have
Ship spotted.
new intel.
Bearing. 3, 3, 8.
There's
Long
one right
range.
there, 1, 2 right there, and 1 right there. Let's see what the map says. Still waiting for orders from command. About what we should.
Ship spotted. Ship spotted. Bearing. 3, 4, 8. Long range.
Yeah. That confirms what I saw. 2 in the back and then 2 in a cluster like that. That's exactly what I saw. Sweep for long range contacts, please.
Ship spotted.
Orders permit, maneuver into position to engage.
3, 7. Long range.
Roger that. Alright, so we got orders from command themselves to sink these guys. So unfortunately, crew, you are back. I don't know if we need battle stations for this, but we need the deck gun crew to be up and about.
Yes, sir.
Do not fire at will,
Holding fire.
but man the deck gun.
Yes, sir. Man the deck gun.
Right, so we're good. Yep, crew on the deck gun. Whew, this is kind of spooky. Okay. Targets coming up look like sampans. Let's get a visual. Okay, so they got 3 sails. At least that one does. Looks like they all do. Alright, so 3 sail small ship is what? Awesome. Large sampans it is. Or a junk. I think it's more of a large. Let's take a look again. Yeah, these are large sampans. Sick! Still weigh 80 tons, which is weird because they're bigger, so I don't know if they're made out of less dense materials, but whatever. They're still sinking. Alright, one more thing I needed to know is the range to target. 903, not enough. For some reason, I really want to ram one of these guys, just for fun. Alright, let's cut in a little bit more on them.
Yes, sir.
Moving into position, we're almost in gun range. A little more, guys.
New course, 3, 2, 0. Yes,
There
sir.
we go, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Okay. Let's get our range. Where'd they go? There's one. So range on this guy is what? 6. So we'll fire when we're at 5. Of course, I would really love to get through that straight. But this is why I chose going through the straits as opposed to going down, because there's just more ships. And that's what we're after. We're after sinking ships. What's your range now? Right, deck gun crew, you are clear to fire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Firing at will.
You are clear to fire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Holding fire.
Miss. Fire at will. Woo! That was a wide miss. Direct hit. Oh, they're running away. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, we killed them. They're dead. See the animations? Nice. It's brutal, but, you know, it's true. Alright. Hold fire. Hold fire, let's get closer. Next closest guy. Actually, no, you can... I'm sorry, yes. Go ahead and fire.
Firing at will.
Yeah, she's down too. Alright. Negative. Focus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Focus that guy.
Firing at will. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rudder, 1, 2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rudder, 0. Rudder, 0. Yes, sir.
Unit destroyed.
Yes, sir.
Oops.
Yes, sir.
Hold fire.
Yes, sir. Holding fire.
Don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes. Alright, let's see if they're the large ones like I said. Oh, here we go. Yep, large sampans. They're sunk, they're under. Alright, so, Here's what we're gonna do. Just because it's been a while since I've saved. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Ramming speed.
Flank.
It's all gonna be done in real time because I need to know what's gonna happen. So you can't really time accelerate through stuff like this.
Yes, sir. Rudder, 5. Rudder, 5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rudder, 0. Rudder, 0.
Okay,
Yes,
gotta
sir.
get a little bit more rudder
Rudder,
action.
2. Rudder, 2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rudder, 9. Rudder, 9. Yes, sir. Rudder, 4. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rudder, 1, 0. Yes, sir. Rudder, 3, 6.
Oh, he's a cheeky little bugger. Come back here. I want to ram you. I want to ram you. I don't need mental help. What are you talking about? Alright, unfortunately...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Firing at will.
So whenever they got range, they'll fire. In the meantime... Nope. This is way more fun than it should be. Next time, Sampan. Let's waste some of this other ammo.
Yes, sir. Rudder, 0. Rudder, 0. Yes, sir. Ahead, 1/3.
Alright, so we're good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she's down. Finally. Oh my gosh. And even after all that, the crew survived. Oh my gosh, this Sampan is like the toughest enemy ever.
Yes, sir. Ahead, full.
Bye-bye. Alright, so we are... Unman the deck gun. Let's go to the crew screen. Get the crew back on their appropriate watch schedule. And we are getting through this straight. 4 hours, 5 hours. We're gonna have to like bum rush this. Okay, 3 hours we can go at full. Hopefully. So over there. There go the frames. And we're through. Awesome. So now we can resume our 1/3 speed, and we're safe. Coolio. So that was quite an eventful little thing. Let's report to command and see what we should do.
New message received.
Okay. should keep going, but we've sent the good news that we've destroyed a crud ton of ships. Yes, and the carnage continues to rise. Alright, let me go check the length of this video and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, so this is about where I'd like to end the episode, because the length for YouTube, to upload to YouTube takes forever. When it goes over an hour, it's like 3-hour wait. So I like to end it here, but we'll go a little bit longer. Holy shit.
Aircraft spotted.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Yes, sir. Ahead, Blake.
Oh, this is shit. Luck. Damn it.
Yes, sir. Rudder 3, 7.
Turn. Do I dare surface? Oh, wow. I don't know if I want to surface, but I must. Take a look. Great, we're good. Okay, we're cool. We're cool. Everything's cool. So let's keep going. Hopefully we can get down here, find a ship, and then we'll end the episode, hopefully. That's why I'm going so fast. Nope. We are approaching a port, though. This is usually where we find destroyers and such. Yeah, well, if something's here, we'll see it. Nope, it's their lucky day. But we'll keep our radar in this area for a little while longer. Huh. Just dropped me out of time acceleration for no reason.
Single contact. Bearing 2.
Oh, shit.
Long range.
New dead. Yes, son. 6, 5.
Okay, we're good. We are not good. Dive the boat.
Ahead, fly, yes, sir.
Whatever. You can't see us. Now we're turning.
Rudder 3, sir. 7. Current depth.
Sucks to be you.
Current depth 6, 0. Current depth 8, 0. Yes, sir. Current depth 1, 0, 0.
You know, all these close calls with aircrafts. Alright, so I think we'll surface. Alright, I think we'll end the video here. I'm gonna dive down.
New dead 1, 6.
Just so I'm safe for next time. But I think we're gonna end here. All these aircraft are getting me nervous. Anyway, there it is for you folks. Enjoy, or hope you enjoyed. See you on the next time. Until then, run silent, run deep.